Another day, another story. Here are 20 interesting facts about the USA. Number 1. The United States is enormous. The United States is the world's third largest country by landmass, nearly as large as the entire continent of Europe. Number 2. Athletes of international renown. Athletes from the United States have won more Olympic medals than athletes from any other country. Number 3. Climate variability. The United States is the only country with all 5 climate zones on the planet: tropical, dry, temperate, continental, and polar. Number 4. International tourism magnet. After Spain and France, the United States is the third most visited country by international tourists. Number 5. Independence Day did not take place on July 4th. No, it was on July 2nd that Congress voted to end British rule. However, it was on July 4th that John Hancock signed the Declaration of Independence for the first time in order to spread the word about the vote. 56 men signed the document declaring their intention to secede from British rule. Number 6. Office space. The Pentagon, the Department of Defense's headquarters, is the world's largest office building in terms of floor area. So far, the United States is the only country that has sent astronauts to the moon. Number 7. Space exploration. Americans were the only people to walk on the moon's surface. Number 8. Immigration location. The United States is home to nearly 45 million immigrants, the most of any country on the planet. Number 9. The heart of music. The United States is responsible for much of the music heard around the world, including jazz, rock and roll, hip-hop, country, folk, R&B, soul, and gospel. Number 10. Hollywood is the dominant force. The film industry in the United States is the world's largest, oldest, and most profitable. According to IBIS World, the American film industry generated approximately $33 billion in 2019. Number 11. Heavenly slice. In the last month, more than 9 out of 10 Americans consumed pizza. Every day, Americans consume the equivalent of about 100 acres of pizza, according to some estimates. Number 12. Public property. The federal government owns nearly 1/3 of all land in the United States, or approximately 650 million acres. Number 13. Fast food country. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 84.8 million adults, 37% of the adult population, consume fast food on any given day in the United States. Number 14. Americans do not own all of America. According to the USDA, foreign investors own at least 28.3 million acres of farmland in the United States, an area roughly the size of Ohio. Number 15. President. The US was the first country to use the title president for its head of state. Number 16. Inventions. The United States is the global epicenter of invention. Examples of American ingenuity include airplanes, computers, cell phones, potato chips, and the light bulb. There are nearly 76 million dogs in the United States? Doggone. Number 17. Americans adore dogs. The United States has an estimated 75.8 million dogs, which is more than double the number in Brazil, the country with the second most dogs. Number 18. The US economy is enormous. Despite having less than 5% of the world's population, the United States accounts for roughly 25% of global economic output. Number 19. Production of oil. In the last decade, the United States has surpassed Russia as the world's largest producer of petroleum. In 2019, the country produced 18.23 million barrels of oil per day, far exceeding the daily output of Saudi Arabia, the world's second largest oil producer. Crude oil, all other petroleum liquids, and biofuels are all classified as oil. Number 20. Consumption of oil. In addition, the United States is the world's largest consumer of oil. The consumption of gasoline, distillate fuel oil, hydrocarbon gas liquids, and jet fuel totals 20.48 million barrels of oil per day. Thanks for watching Monkey Facts. Please subscribe the channel.